Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very... Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Goal! England! England take the lead. Gordon duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings. Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
City finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Luis Suarez. And here's Yamal. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Bellingham. Anderson. Oh, good spread. And Madueke. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, driven in. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, good ball! Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball. Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Melbourne City restore parity. Oh, what has happened here? Konsa defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham, nicely spread. Ball in towards the middle. Cleared away. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played out to the left flank. Gordon. And it's O'Reilly. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. Neymar. Messi. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal's cross. Pickford claims it. Safe hands.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Schneider. Tries a deft little ball. And the finish! Bellingham. And it's James. He's trying to hit the front line here. And it's Bellingham. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Anderson. Now it's Kane. And he was quick to react. Davids. And now the breakaway. Now it's Gordon. Oh, they can break here. He's looking wide. Anderson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. They want to be quick to recover this. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Please welcome
How would
everyone.
you review the first half?
Melbourne City will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Melbourne City are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Played into space. That has been cut short. Rice. That's going wide left. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Chance! Goal, England! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things go? Luis Suarez! Rice. Melbourne City needing a change of fortune here. And he plays one through. Gordon is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Good read, needed to be. Threads one in. He's free, he has got space.
Melbourne City really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Neymar. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good-looking ball. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham. Oh, a delicate chip through. Davids. That's destined for the flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Melbourne City clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Stones. Rice. Gordon. And it's Rice.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball.
Chance for a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, what a chance.
There's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Substitution for England, number 10.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Madueke.
Yamal,
Number
a player
3.
so deservedly
Coming on the
decorated
field,
with praise and
number
glory.
21, Eze.
That's
Number
positional
7,
goals, the utilisation of space.
Number 25.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar. Rice. Distributed tidily. Now it's Saka. That's Eze. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Melbourne City choosing to make the first change. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Davids, it's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kane. Now it's Eze. Melbourne City could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. He shifted it to the flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gordon picks it up out wide. Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's Luis Suarez!
2 added minutes
Saka.
has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Eze. And that is as far as it goes. Melbourne City were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Well, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
He's the shining light of Asian football in Europe, Peter. Son Heung-min. He likes to receive the ball on that left-hand side and then offer you many options with his direct running or cutting inside or just stretching defences. A player with a superb work ethic.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lee Kang-in, Son Heung-min. He's having a pop! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! A finish of true class! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Wriggles his way through. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Referee's given a throw. Drills one in. Son Heung-min was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Melbourne City are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Pass somewhat off target. Koeman, never out of the action for very long. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Schneider. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that pass isn't the best. Towering header! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, shooting chance! Knocks it into space. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Melbourne City really could have done without this.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. And Jamal. And this is Luis Suarez. That's going wide left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goes looking wide. Right, can he finish? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Melbourne City currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Punched away. Messi running with the ball. He has found the way through. Neymar! And here's Neymar. And here's Messi. Suarez is onto this. And he's running through. Has a look and plays it forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Davids needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Decent chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He is through here! Jamal! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Melbourne City with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's through here. Messi. Melbourne City have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Melbourne City now in a position far more desirable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's found a way through. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to...
And it's been given away. Son Heung-min. And a chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Son Heung-min absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Koeman. Davids.
Melbourne City surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Yamal receives him in a wide position. Oh, nice touch.
Oh, great feat, that.
That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Melbourne City really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Melbourne City can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Space for him to turn and look. In with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely aimed pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's that, the end. Melbourne City have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Dijk tries to clear. Sulemana. Schneider ventures forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's found a way through. There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Davids. Van Dijk. Played out to the left flank. Schneider.
He's in a good position here.
Luis Suarez! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Melbourne City are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Melbourne City
Look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying.
Melbourne City
Have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from him.
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Koeman with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Yamal to Beckham, pinches it off him. Semenyo,
And the counter is on.
Semenyo, lovely pass, but can he get there?
Messi. Oh, they can break here.
And he's managed to get free. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Sulemana. Semenyo. Semenyo.
There's a searching pass.
That's the keeper's ball.
Schneider. That's a sharp pass. And here's Suarez. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. And the finish! And it's there!
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Melbourne City find a position of real strength now. Sulemana. And this is... Oh! Oh, good finish! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So could they be on... Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's a promising position. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sulemana. Now Semenyo. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Semenyo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Schneider. And it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ayew in acres of space out wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is the end of the first half.
Melbourne City are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Melbourne City claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Looking for the run. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Here's... Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Semenyo. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neymar! And he's heaved it away. Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sulemana. Now Semenyo. And here's Ayew. Chance, surely! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Great vision. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Yamal. Yamal being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was
Yamal.
81,007.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So no, it's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Ghana, number 24.
So the manager can make a
Coming on
change
the
for the
field
first time in
is
the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And he's been shifted off it. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's been shipped out wide. Played out wide. Schneider promptly onto that, and that is that. This looks promising. Now, can they get him away? Iñaki Williams showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't charge for a shot! And no mistake! And he is just ripping it up!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Melbourne City, palpably stronger, better, superior. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shot could be on, and it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He slings it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal, can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. Looking to play him in, and he's definitely... Tries a shot! Goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having winning runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and you're in.
Number 9.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Number 10.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Schneider. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries one from range! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Messi. That has been cut short. Williams.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Schneider. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's good running with the ball. Williams. That's at the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Bakambu. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood.
Luis Suarez! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Melbourne City make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Big chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbemba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Melbourne City
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Decent chance!
Messi, spread out to the left. That is ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Wan-Bissaka. And Mbemba. Twanzebe. Masuaku. Bakambu.
And he shoots!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Democratic Republic of Congo restore parity.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Masuaku gets on his bike and on the move. And he's there to make the challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a decent clearance.
Oh, he's having a go!
Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Melbourne City with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Beckham with the short one.
Yamal!
Nearly, but not quite.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Schneider. And here's Suarez. Schneider. That's good play.
He's in a good position here.
And it's Neymar.
Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Koeman. And this is Messi. Opts to play it back. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Kayembe.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will
Schneider.
be 1 minute added time.
That looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez! Superb goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And that is the end of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Melbourne City leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. Back on the way then.
Twanzebe. Luis Suarez. Schneider.
Now Davids. Lukau. Wissa. Kayembe. Played out wide. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Can he get it through?
Oh, played right into his path.
Oh, cracking shot at goal! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. Luis Suarez.
Being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Could move up a gear here.
Space for him to turn and look.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Kayembe.
Just about up to the hour now. And it's Masuaku.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short.
Yamal is onto this. He's found some space. Democratic Republic of Congo are looking to go forward now. Masuaku. Bakambu engages and forces him off the ball. Kayembe. He shifted it to the flank.
And it's Masuaku. Davids going forward. That's a good ball out wide. Not where it came from. Lovely ball.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Is number 21.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Lionel Messi.
Beckham, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
He's having a shot!
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! Masuaku. Now Sadiki. There's the delivery.
He leaps for it! And a neat finish!
They're back within reach! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Democratic Republic of Congo may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, this is a great position. And that's a...
Messi!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham plays it short. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Melbourne City presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Melbourne City visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for the run. Yamal gets into a good position, and he welcomes it in.
And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, strongly challenged there. 5 minutes to add. Beckham. Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Masuaku. Now is this the final assault? Sadiki. And it's made its way to him. Delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Melbourne City pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. And he cuts out the supply. Cross needs to be good. Beckham clears it away. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Terrific effort! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Marmoush clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's not got that quite right. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And it's Davids. Doué! It's hit the crossbar. And again. Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Melbourne City have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Salah. No outsmarting him this time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That is lovely. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is a superb rearguard action. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah. Oh, what has happened here? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Melbourne City have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Marmoush. Spread out to the left. Space for him to turn and look. And that's played in low. Shapes the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that has not gone well. And here's Marmoush. Mohamed's... He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Melbourne City really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now that's well seen too. Koeman. Now Davids. And it's Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mohamed Salah. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out of play for a throw. Koeman.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Threads one in. And this is Luis Suarez. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Schneider. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Welcome our players, everyone.
Melbourne City just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Melbourne City are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed. Melbourne City leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's in on a decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yamal. Davids. And here's Messi. Now it's Yamal. He's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Melbourne City are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And this is Messi. Messi! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
He has a look out.
Mohamed Salah. That's a good ball out wide. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the shot!
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Number 20.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shot could be on, and Messi! And no mistake. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Mohamed Salah!
And the keeper can swallow it up. Beckham. Schneider. Messi.
A probing pass. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, shoot. Goes for a shot! Glorious! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Substitution for Egypt.
And now he has two. There's the shot! Well, the ball's run loose here.
No way through there.
Do it. And they can counter here. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah,
Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 21.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Big chance!
15.
He's put it wide. Marquinhos.
And it's Doué.
Marquinhos.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got
There will be
away.
5 minutes added time.
Cleared away. And that has been knocked clear. Very nicely done. He's having a shot!
Oh, denied at the last.
Five minutes to add. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. And Messi!
No, it's wide.
And time is up. Melbourne City looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Irankunda. And the pass is intercepted. Schneider. Beckham. Ambitious ball here. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sight.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Now it's Messi. And here's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Played out to the left flank. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Just eases him off the ball. Irankunda showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Schneider, well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Melbourne City
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, some astute defending there. And he's forced to go back. Plays the return pass. Schneider looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Toss to the back post. Half an hour played now.
Doué clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now he's got space here. Yamal is flagged offside. Burgess. And Suter. Not the most accurate pass. Schneider. Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! He's scored!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he'll shoot here!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's put pay to the danger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Melbourne City leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty.
Melbourne City
Presented with a golden opportunity here.
so this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, no joy this time. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Melbourne City are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Everyone, please
Melbourne
welcome our
City
players.
sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is just off target.
Beckham. Messi.
It's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Australia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Doué getting forward.
Beckham.
Looking understandably energised after his goal. It's Luis Suarez! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good spread. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Knocks it into space. Hangs in a cross. And that was very necessary. Davids.
And Marquinhos.
And it's Schneider. And it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. That is lovely. Doué has it out wide and in space. Cleared without hesitation. Melbourne City have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Spread neatly. Yamal. Koeman. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Suter cuts out the pass. Irankunda. He's in a great position here. Crosses it in. That's a decent clearance. And that is expertly dealt with. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. In with the challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Substitutions taking place.
And that should get the job done. Impressive jump! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Suter gets across to intercept that. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. There's the shot! And this is Luis Suarez. That looks a good ball through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Beckham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Melbourne City definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Information bulletin from the regional
Well, thanks to
police
Jim.
department.
We both wish you a very good evening.